Hello and welcome to day 14 of the CoronaBLOG, April the 6th. The aims are to learn some English, escape from our daily routine and see the situation in Italy from outside, looking back in. My name is Brophy, some background information and what I currently do. Today we're looking at coronavirus. What is changing? We're looking at a change in behaviour. So, criminal behaviour and consumer behaviour for today. A new crime, spitting. Spitting has never been nice. This man, Mr. David Newton, age 50, there is a picture, coughing and spitting. Coughing and spitting. He was jailed on Friday last week for spitting at a nurse. What happened? Mr. Newton chose to lash out, means to violently react, cough and spit near a nurse. Distress means very, very upset, very, very unhappy, very agitated. What was he accused of? He was charged with assaulting an emergency worker. When did this happen? It took place on 3rd of April, last Friday. What was the verdict? He declared himself, he pleaded guilty. When was he sentenced? He was sentenced on Thursday, the same day. Immediate jail term of 6 months, so this is a very serious crime. New behaviour in retail. Could COVID-19 change consumer behaviour forever? Question. Food? Well, it's like Christmas for the supermarkets, but without contingency planning, means they did not have the opportunity to source, to find goods in advance because they were unprepared, obviously. For non-essential goods, it's very different. Even if you have online capabilities, the sourcing and the logistics are extremely difficult and people are very scared to spend money on non-essential items. Okay, let's look at China. Why China? Well, China is the only country that has had coronavirus and more or less finished with coronavirus. So we'll look at two different stages, during the pandemic and after the pandemic. Here we're looking at during. Many areas decreased. So all non-essential areas decreased. And there was a strong increase, anything to do with medical, anything to do with food, and many electronic items. This is during. If we look after, two items decreased. Online and luxury. So luxury items decreased. Some things remained unchanged. Electronic goods remained unchanged. Health, gym remained unchanged. Everything else increased. So, who knows what will happen in the rest of the world? Will we follow China? In Europe, every country is on lockdown. Sweden, more or less, is resisting lockdown, but it looks like they will join the rest of Europe. In the United, I put a question mark here, the United States of America, things are a little different. 8 Republican governors are holding out, meaning resisting, on states and issuing stay-at-home orders. These are the 8 states. You can see them, they are in white. They're all central. So, as we know, New York and the coastal areas, California, Washington State, on the West Coast, these are the most affected. The virus has not arrived as much in the center of America yet. So, these governors are resisting. They're all Republican. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. So, here we have the Disunited States of America. So, for today, we've looked at crime. We've looked at the changing retail behaviour, and as a case analysis, we've looked at China, how retail and consumer trends changed both during the pandemic and after the pandemic. And to finish with, we looked at the Disunited States of America, where 8 governors are still resisting and have not issued any form of lockdown order at all. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.